It just stopped. Sorry. We just started a new live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just stopped for no reason. So, yeah, we're going again.
Are we? We can stitch it. Can we stitch it together? We're back. So we were just saying that you know, the idea that there's something to do, even to earn love, you know, or to earn a place where we can feel love, or some other activity that we can do. And what my answer to that is that practice, meditation. You know, I think that meditation opens that door, as we, you know, be gentle with ourselves and drop past thought into no space, into that stillness that you know is there, that you know discovered in the Enlightenment Intensive, and that's the place of love. I think we have such a like a glamorization of love. You know, we've been brought up in our society. What?
Yeah, I think that what comes to me on that is that I used to always say that I'm in love with somebody, and I really wasn't, because I wasn't embodying love. Being in love is me being in love, and it has nothing to do with the other person at all. And that's where I think society's got it wrong. If I'm with a partner, I'm in love with her.
Yeah, so
what does that even mean?
Yeah, it's not an external.
Yeah, we've glamorized it a bit, and we think it is got something to do with somebody else. And I think that love is kind of like it's a concept, like God, or like universal intelligence, or like the quantum field. I mean, yes, we can see the idea of that, but these are all just ideas to express the now. And when we're in this moment and we feel this bliss, you know, this uplifted feeling of, you know, extreme gratitude, or that's love. But I don't think that love is here and God is here, and you know, it's all the same. It's all energy. It's all love, and it's just our perception doesn't see it that way. We discern because we're still in our old story of separation, and living in separation is where our misery is. And so, but we're just starting with the basics, of identifying what living in separation looks like. It looks like guilt and shame and fear and anger and desire and pride and it, you know, and even moving into the higher realms, it's still separate until we get it, I believe, into unconditional love, and we start to feel the unity of all things, and that's possible in this life. I know it's possible in this life, and
it is for sure.
Yes, but when we get pissed, I laugh because Nathaniel and I live together, and I watch him get pissed, and he's like, you know, and it just shuts everything down. You know, it's just like, and it's over. There's no conversation. There's, you know, wandering around, you know, and that's the being in separation, you know, and because our mind tells us that something's wrong. Somebody fucked up. Somebody's not doing what we want, and because we have a story about how life is supposed to be. So the whole idea of doing this together is to drop that story and to find ourselves in a new way. Anyway, I think we're going to probably not go long tonight. I'm just feeling like, you know, that I love that you know, we just keep introducing what we're doing here, and we come together and we share about it, and build the momentum towards having a crew of us, you know, coming together weekly, getting together for potlucks, finding each other in relationship, and connecting, and dropping our idea of right and wrong, dropping our idea of good and bad, dropping our old ideas of even of relating, a relationship. It's just a story. And, the idea that we're going to find the one. And, wow, it's so crazy. We've been brought up on Cinderella and the knight in shining armor and all of that stuff. It's just all stories that we learned and we have adopted them thinking that that's how life's supposed to be. My favorite was Barbie and Ken, But I know it sounds silly, doesn't it? It sounds like, how could I couldn't be that simple, but we are often caught up in this illusion that life is supposed to be this way, and if it isn't, what do we get? Depressed, right? And depressed is just saying, I don't want life to be this way. I'm not happy because it's not going the way instead of seeing how beautiful it is the way it is. Accepting life actually as it is in life's terms. And so when we're out of acceptance and into, resistance, we get sick, right? We're living with low-level anxiety, low-level anger, and we get sick. Our bodies get sick, and because we're not happy, joyous, and free. So that's what I want to create, is a community of people that recognize that life is amazing as it is, and grow into that. And we support them in growing into that, and help them us all to see that we're amazing beings. Let's meditate for a few more minutes. And did we have were there some people watching before we dropped off? So I think we lost a lot of our crew. We'll stitch it together. Anyway, it's all beautiful. So you guys, I want to suggest that it would be helpful to my ego, because I get in. I also watch myself saying, "Well, we're doing this thing on the 21st, and I want people to buy tickets." So there is the practical side of doing things. We are here on the planet, and it would help if some of you, go on. What program we have tickets on? Eventbrite, and get tickets for this thing on the 21st. It's going to be amazing. Did I tell you who's going to be there? Jeremy is going to do chanting and introduce us to some Kundalini as well. Barry's going to talk about the basics of life, the things that run us, that are out of our perception, like our feelings and our emotions and our senses, and even our hormones. And and how that all works in this system. He's amazing at his ability to share this. And Giselle and Denard are going to do the Numa breath work. So we're going to go into a breath work session, probably an hour and a half of that. We're going to dance all day long. We're going to do potluck. So it's a mix of potluck, and we'll have some other food here, but we're going to have 2 meals or a meal and a half through this day, 12 hours. And the whole idea is to leave our phones at the door. Yes? Yeah, and Trevor and Mir are going to be there as well. But the whole idea is to leave our phones at the door, and so that we can kind of drop out of the world, even for 12 hours. Just drop out of the world for 12 hours and be whoever we are in a group together for that time. That's it. So love you guys. We're going to meditate, and follow us on YouTube. We'd love it if you found us and follow us on YouTube. And we'll see you next week. Come see us next Monday night. We'll be here. That's it. Thank you. Love you. We're going to stay with us. We're going to meditate for 10 minutes. And snowing like crazy. So just drop in. For those of you that are not kind of regular meditators, it's so easy. But I know that the mind often is resistant and it's busy and it wants to think of things. And the trick is to use the breath. Just use the breath to bring us into the moment. Just breathe together. Breath in, breath out. The beautiful thing that happens is that when we're focused on the breath, no other thoughts can happen. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Are we finished, James? Thanks, you guys. Bye.